Hey BTI, Chris here with part 2 of the Flex REST Service screencast. Last time I showed you a very basic application that used the HTTP service component to get a word from our web service. Now I'll show you some cool new features of FlashBuilder 4 that makes connecting to web services even easier. So let's go ahead and take a look. Here we are back in FlashBuilder 4. If you take a look at the bottom here, there's a tab called Data Services. This is kind of like a wizard that helps you to connect to different web services. I've already created one called BTI Dictionary. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the properties of this. Here I've created an operation called getAllWords, which is a get, and then you supply a URL, and let's create a couple more operations. This one is just going to get a word. It's a get. URL is BTI Dictionary, and it's going to take a parameter of word. So we click off of here, and you can see it automatically creates a parameter word with a data type of string. Now let's create another operation. This is going to be add word. This is a post. The content type is going to be XML, and the URL is just BTI Dictionary. Alright, cool. So let's save this. Now down here you can see that we have these three operations available to that web service, and now let's see if they work. So we're going to go ahead and test the operation. Let's test out getAllWords first. So here you go. Looks like it worked. We got some XML back for BTI and list with their definitions. Let's try to add a word. I've already cheated and put in some XML here. This is the word is map. Test that out. No error code, so probably worked. Let's go ahead and retrieve a word. Let's try map, and we retrieved map properly. So it looks like our services is working. Our service calls are working. Another cool thing that this wizard allows you to do is to configure a return type. So let's configure a return type for getAllWords. We're going to let it auto detect, and it basically makes the call and analyzes the XML that comes back. It realizes that the root is words, and so it's going to create some ActionScript classes for us. And so here it is. It created words and word. And if you look down here, it says that getAllWords returns the ActionScript type of words. So now when we get a word, let's configure that return type. We know that the existing data type already exists because it just automatically generated is a word. So let's finish that. Okay, and you can see down here, getWord now returns a word. And another cool thing that this does is you can right click on it again, and we can generate the service call. If we look up here, it has included the namespace for the service. It also created a call responder, and it created the BTI Dictionary service component, and in there you can see it has a default for the error. If there's an error, it's just an alert. And this call responder is basically what is invoked if the service returns correctly. So it created this getWord method down here, and here you see the getWordResult.token, which is the call responder getWordResult. So now we're going to to use the new service instead of the old service that we had created. So to do that, let's just copy this line right here, and we're going to invoke this method instead of the other one when you when you click the search button. And this word is going to be the word that is inputted from the user. So that would be word input.text. You can get rid of this method. And now we will bind the result of that service call to the text area for the definition. And as you can see, it's just getWordResult.lastResult.definition, because it knows that the last result is going to be a word, and word consists of a definition and name. So let's go ahead and try this, see if it works. And it didn't because I'm missing quotes. Let's try it again. Here we go. I'm going to type in list, search, and there's a definition for list. Let's try map real quick. Looks good. This concludes our Flex REST Service screencast. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know.